How are you this morning? That's a good question. To develop the habit of pausing throughout the day and asking ourselves this question. There's a lot of value in pausing to check, to see how am I, what's happening, catch up with ourselves multiple times throughout the day. And a lot of times when you ask people, or invite people rather, to start where you are, we don't know where we are a lot of the time. So let's open the body a little bit to arrive more in our bodies. If you're just waking up, or if you've been doing something else before watching this, coming home to the body is a great place to start where you are. So let's take in 3 big breaths. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And letting the jaw go on the out breath. And one more. Good. Letting the head drop forward. Just feel the stretch on the back of your neck. Maybe you can feel it all the way down to your spine. And even from a seated position, we can send the top of the head toward the ground. So, secure yourself if you're not sitting on the floor like I am, but just rolling forward and then stacking back up. And then let's do some head rolls, just a few in each direction. When you're back here, when the head's way back here, good time to let that jaw go. And go the other way. Good, we're going to do the same thing with the shoulders. Not a big deal. Just seeing how we can free up the upper back and chest with some of these rotations. Go both ways. Wonderful. Now we're going to do some twists. So we're going to start looking. You can lift your eyes from the screen and let your eyes begin. Let the head follow, looking over to the left. Then you're going to let the whole spine follow that until you're in that spinal twist. Breathing. Some nice full breaths here. Might feel good. And then on your next exhale, we're going to reverse. Start at the bottom, bring everything around and have the head be the last thing. Then again, eyes and head following eyes and spine following head. Again, nice and easy. The lower half of the body is still very connected to the seat. Still part of that security of the earth supporting you, even in a twist like this. And then we're going to reverse it again. Start at the bottom, bring the spine around sequentially, and then neck and head. Good. Let's end with a couple seated cat and cows. So we're going to inhale, arch up, and exhale, spine curling forward. This would be the cat arching its back if we were on our hands and knees. Inhaling and exhaling. Appreciating the flexibility of the spine here. Good. And as you're settling in, you'll hear this. So. Letting the arising of the bell and the fading of its sound be an instruction for our practice. To be with that which arises, stays for a little while, and then fades. That's all we're really paying attention to, is the consistent arising and passing of phenomena. Settling in, letting your eyes close if that feels right to you, or having a soft downward gaze. Opening the ear doors to listen and hear these words. When everyone else was meditating, I'd be outside circling the hall. Finally, I went to confess. I'm hopeless, I said. The elder nun smiled. Just keep going, she said. Nothing stays in orbit forever. If this circling is all you have, why not make this circling your home? I did as she told me and went on circling the hall. If you find yourself partly in and partly out, if you find yourself drawn to this path and also drawing away, I can assure you, you're in good company. Just keep going. Sometimes the most direct path isn't a straight line. Just keep going. You're in good company. Sometimes the most direct path isn't a straight line. As we feel the body settling in to sit, arriving in this seat more fully, more completely, with acceptance and interest. We want to practice in a relaxed yet alert mode. We also want to be curious about what we're experiencing. When we start where we are, we need to know where we are. So find the support of your legs and feet and your pelvis on the seat that you've taken. From that stable base, from that point of acceptance, accepting the support of Earth's gravity, from this stable place of acceptance, the spine rises up. It rises up through the middle of the body, the front side of the spine bearing the weight, not the backbone, but deep inside the body, the front side of the spine, supporting the weight. Feel the weight of the head at the top of the spine. freeing the neck, allowing the shoulders to widen, letting the hands and arms be at rest. Allowing the body to breathe in and breathe out. No need to help anything in this body right now. Meeting the body and its many functions in the moment. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to get. Just being with things as they are, moment by moment. Where is the attention right now? If it's wandered off and you find yourself caught up in a web of thinking, gently shaking it off and returning to the present moment. To anchor yourself, stay with awareness of physical sensations or sound. You can choose to rest the attention on the sounds in your body, in the room you're in, and in the outer environment. The sound of this voice, sounds nearby, sounds far away, consistent sounds with a rhythm, surprising sounds that only arise once and then fade. You can stay connected to the present moment through the body and the breath or sound. So decide what might be helpful for the next few minutes. And like the nun in the poem, if you find yourself both attracted to this path and averse to it or wanting to turn away, let that circling image serve you. Start where you are. Begin again and again. Can it be a relief to simply be here now, without needing to produce anything, avoid anything, change anything, get anything, or be anything in particular? Can it feel good to simply rest the attention on what is happening in this moment? Resting in spacious awareness, not sleeping, not dozing off, just resting here. Isn't it interesting that when we rest in this way, we wake up more fully? Throughout the rest of this day, pausing when you can to check in and know how it is with you. Maybe a little 30-second or 60-second rest. Resting in spacious awareness for a minute or two, multiple times throughout the day. Little mini reboots all day long. Set an intention to try to remember to check in today with yourself. Thank you for your practice. We meet here in the Way Opens community twice a week, Mondays at 12:30 midday, and then this Wednesday morning meetup. If this is helpful for you, or any of the things that I offer through my work at Way Opens Wellness, if it's supporting to you and you'd like to support my work, please check out the links in the thread below, which I'll put there as soon as we're done, and make a donation. It's a very tough time right now for solo entrepreneurs during the pandemic, and not a lot of relief available for us. And so your kind support has been really wonderful this year. I thank you for it. Have a great day.